All right. Hello. It is now about 3:30 in the afternoon. I have done some walking around today, um, and I am once more attempting to catch the bus. This time, I asked for help. Yay! So I went to this one shop and I talked to the shopkeep and I was like, "Hey, about the buses, can you help me figure out the situation? Because I want to go to Corfu, or like to Corfu town. I'm in Corfu, but I want to go to Corfu town from here, which is Sidari." And I was like, "How does the buses? Because like they told me there are buses, but I don't know how to catch the bus, what time it comes around." So she helped me navigate the website and understand the timetables. And so I am fairly confident that if I sit here, the bus will show up at around this time, headed towards Corfu. Um, like 75% confident, which is way more than I knew yesterday. So I'm gonna sit here and wait. It says the bus should be here around 4:15 or 4:30. So I'm just gonna sit here for an entire half hour. Yes, in the sun. But I stopped by the grocery store and I bought this drink, Greek sparkling orange drink. It tastes like a mimosa in a can if it weren't alcoholic. I'll let you figure out what that means. And then I saw this lady outside of the store and she was selling these. They're donuts, essentially. And she covered them in honey and powdered sugar and cinnamon for me. So they've been really good. I paid €5 for this, and there were 9 of them. So it's been a lot. That's why I still have 2 left and why I haven't been eating them. But the trip to Corfu should be about an hour, so if I get hungry, like a little snacky, then I've got that. And I've got this to continue drinking. So, yeah, better today than yesterday. So hopefully I have another update, and when I have the update, I will be in Corfu town. And I will know how to get back, too. We kind of decided that if I want to get back, I have to leave on the same bus at around 9:45, 9:30 from the bus station there, which gives me plenty of time to like explore for an afternoon. And then my plan is like to go a little bit earlier on Saturday and just spend the entire day now that I kind of know a little bit about how the buses work. So we're going to wait and see. And if nothing happens, if no bus shows up, well, then at least we tried. All right. I made it on the bus. All right, so that first one was the peristyle of Maitland. I think I said that right, I probably didn't. I am now on my way to my next monument. Basically, I'm just trying to visit all the monuments tonight. I'm gonna go to the museums tomorrow. So, first one done. All right, see you. So that view wasn't initially on my path, but I saw something in that clip that all of a sudden changed my direction. So I'm going to be headed towards that. I knew it was there, the Corfu fortress. However, seeing the monument that is already over there and knowing that there were Venetian prisons over there, now I'm really curious, and I want to go see it. So, give you a So, I know a lot of this I haven't spoken, but I've been listening to an audio. This here is the British hospital. Apparently, it was bombed during World War II, and it is no longer in usage, but it was for a while. Wow. Alright, and this right here is the Venetian prisons. Here is an inside look. Alright, and while I want to experience everything, this one is a bit out of my reach. Yes, you can climb all the way up there, but physically, I will not have the energy to climb all the way up there and then also get to the bus and see other things. So, here you go. That's the lighthouse. For the record, I've done a lot of walking today, and also it's kind of late, so there's no reason for me to climb all the way up there. But I think this was worth it. I am now on my way to find a funeral memorial for Menarakites. I don't think that's the name. To me, it looks like meerkat. So let's just say the first one I said was more accurate than the second one. Okay. Either way, should be cool. It's on my way. Well, this isn't the vacation I thought it would be. I gotta say, it's pretty amazing. This all the way down there, that land you see in the distance. Yeah, that's mainland Greece. It's freaking cool. And I've learned that from the beach in Sidari, I can see Albania. That's the land I see beyond that beach. So it's pretty insane. I mean, sure, I'm not getting to go to these places, nor do I get to see any of their monuments like up close. But I get to say I saw it. Yeah, really cheeky manner of doing so, but I'll take what I can get. I saw Albania and mainland Greece. I stayed in Corfú, went to the north, the south, the end I stayed in the middle. It's a pretty full vacation. I went to a barracks. I saw a prison. I went through Byzantine art in said barracks because it existed during the Byzantine era and then was taken over by the Venetians and improved, and then taken over by the British and improved. Yeah. Nah, that was a pretty cool place to visit. Okay, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And I just tripped. It's okay. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's some Greek inscribed in this monument as well. Now, it's not really the Greek history I was taught in any of my world history or theater classes, but it's still pretty cool to get to see things that are thousands of years old. 6th century. That's old. This here is called Fort Salvatore, but it looks like its modern usage is a turnaround point because it's a giant circle. This is pretty cool though. I wonder what this rubble is, or what it used to be. Yeah. So, Fort Salvatore, everybody. Alright, it is now 8:30. I am on the bus. Or, well, yeah, it's 8:30. I'm on the bus and I will be headed back to see Daddy. And so that concludes my day, and more specifically my afternoon in Corfú town. So I shall be back so that I could go to all of these different museums, but for now.